This PlayStation in for a thermal clean. The customer has reported that when playing the likes of FIFA, the PlayStation is shutting off with a thermal warning. Customers also stated that the PlayStation is kept in very good condition, and looking at it, it looks fantastic. It's really clean. All the ports look good. Certainly doesn't look like the one we had the other day. But let's pop the cover and we'll see what it's like inside. Yeah, I suspected it's spotless. Okay, we've taken the faceplate off. All the screws, like 48 screws, are out. Definitely a little bit of over-engineering on Sony's part. Right, so we're ready to take out the main motherboard. This will expose where our liquid metal will sit. And this is the reason why this PlayStation is overheating. This is the heatsink where the liquid metal sits on. Liquid metal joins the board to the heatsink to take away all that heat from the PlayStation, because they do get very warm when you're playing heavy loaded games. But look at it. Look how dry it is. And at some stage, this PlayStation has sat upright for an extended period, which most people do. But you know what? That's what I used to do. And the liquid metal has pulled at the bottom, exposing the heatsink. It's all corroded. And it's the same on the board as well. Look at this. I've actually never seen one this extreme before. The PlayStation itself is completely clean. 10 out of 10 for keeping it in a good condition. But look how corroded that is just there. Right, let's get this all cleaned up, get some new fresh liquid metal on there, and this PlayStation will be almost ready to go. Okay, and here we are. Conductor knot. Thermal grizzly. Rawr. Right, we touch on there. Doesn't take much of this stuff. As it squirts out. This is how it should look. On there, there's a thin layer of liquid metal covering the entire heatsink. And what will happen is the motherboard will come on top of that, sandwich on top, down, and it'll connect the motherboard to the heatsink and transfer all that nasty heat, especially when the young lad is playing his favourite game, FIFA. And I've just put a little tiny bit just over the other side of the heatsink on the motherboard itself, just to make sure, but really a tiny little thin layer. The main bit is on the main heatsink. Do you want to put too much on this either? If you get too much, there's a possibility of leaking out, and then once it's on your logic board or your circuit board, you have issues. That's just the right amount, I think. And of course, while it's here, I might as well give it a test and have a quick blast at this. And there we have it. The PS5 has had a full thermal clean, liquid metal replaced, the thermal putty replenished, no thermal warnings now, no excessive fan spin. Time to contact the customer and get them to come and pick up their PS5. If you'd like to book your device in for a thermal clean, just give us a message on the site and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Have a good day and we'll see you all again soon.